Top 10 Magic Towers of the Kingdom Rush series. At number 10 we have the Wicked Sisters from Kingdom Rush Vengeance. I don't want to say Wicked Sisters is a bad tower, but I would like to place them at the 10th position in this list because of the following reasons. 1. They are really slow. 2. The upgrades and the tower itself is quite expensive. 3. They can convert an enemy into frog, but that lasts for only few seconds.
It's not easy being
4. Their totem ability is useless against small enemies who come in big groups.
Sure you can manage that room?
But they are not too bad. They have some positives as well. 1. They can cover a large area. 2. We can move them to target enemies with strong armor. At number 9 we have Archmage from Kingdom Rush Frontiers. Actually, Archmage is a strong tower, and I think some people won't agree with placing them at number 9. Negatives of Archmage: 1. They are very slow. 2. They are effective against large enemies, but not very good against small enemies in big groups. 3. Their tornado ability is not very effective. Positives of Archmage: they are one of the best tower against bosses. At number 8, we have Infernal Mage from Kingdom Rush Vengeance. It is again a strong tower, and quite effective against big enemies, and also against small enemies. Negatives of Infernal Mage: 1. Very expensive. 2. The attack is quite slow. Positives of Infernal Mage: 1. It can do area damage. 2. It can also weaken the resistance of enemies. At number 7, we have Wild Magus from Kingdom Rush Origins. This tower is quite effective against fast-moving small enemies, and also against large enemies with magical abilities. Negatives of Wild Magus: 1. The basic attack is not too strong. 2. Really bad against bosses. Positives of Wild Magus: 1. Best option against small and fast enemies. 2. One of the fastest tower in the whole game. 3. Can do insta-kill. 4. Can silence enemies with magic attack. At number 6, we have Arcane Wizard from Kingdom Rush 1. Probably, it is the strongest magic tower in the entire series. It is an amazing tower. Still, I place it at 5, because of the following reasons. 1. Very slow basic attack. 2. The special abilities are very expensive. 3. Not good against large group of small enemies. Positives of Arcane Wizard: 1. It has the strongest basic attack. 2. It can do insta-kill. 3. Can send enemies back on track. 4. Covers a big area. At number 5, we have Sorcerer Mage from Kingdom Rush 1. I place it above Arcane Wizard because of its ability to summon the Earth Elemental. Positives of Sorcerer Mage: 1. It has medium speed basic attack. 2. In a way, its polymorph ability is an insta-kill. It summons Earth Elemental, who is almost as strong as a hero. Negatives of Sorcerer Mage: 1. We have to tap the polymorphic enemy to kill it. At number 4, we have High Elven Mage from Kingdom Rush Origins. This tower is a silent killer. Once we upgrade it to maximum level, it can do wonders. It can attack 3 enemies at a time. It can freeze up to 2 enemies for some time. It can send 2 sentinels which will follow and attack enemies. With the sentinels and basic attack, it can attack up to 5 enemies at a time. Efficient against large enemies including bosses and small enemies in big groups. Negatives of High Elven Mage: 1. The basic attack is not fast. 2. No insta-kill ability, but other abilities compensates. At number 3, we have Orc Shaman from Kingdom Rush Vengeance. Again, I think most of you will disagree with me. But let me tell you my reasons for placing Orc Shaman at number 3. 1. It has a strong basic attack. 2. It can do area damage with its basic attack after upgrading. 3. Its meteor attack is really efficient against large enemies and big groups of small enemies. It can also regenerate health of nearby allies. Negatives of Orc Shaman. 1. No insta-kill. 2. The tower is not cheap. At number 2, we have Spectral Mausoleum from Kingdom Rush Vengeance. In my opinion, this is one of the strongest and most special tower in the entire series. It can even turn some of the enemies to a permanent ally. I have already done a video on that. I hope you have seen it. Positives of Mausoleum. 1. It can summon 2 grommets who can stop and fight enemies. It can make an enemy fight for us for some time. It can stop up to 4 enemies at a time. The tower is not too expensive compared to other magic towers. It doesn't have the ability to insta-kill, it is loaded with abilities, so I don't want to consider it as a negative point. At number 1, we have none other than the Necromancer from Kingdom Rush Frontiers. It is the best tower in my opinion. I think I can win any game of Kingdom Rush using only Necromancer towers. It has almost everything except insta-kill. It can summon so many skeletons and skeleton knights. It has fast basic attack. It can do area damage. It can summon Death Rider, who is almost like a hero. Even the aliens cannot control the skeletons summoned by Necromancer. We can stop up to 8 enemies at a time with the help of this amazing tower. I think it completely deserves the number 1 spot. Please let him know if you agree with me. Please let me know what you think about this list. If you agree or disagree, I would like to know your feedback. And thank you for watching.